At first glance, Bedfordview just looks like another busy part of Johannesburg: shopping centres, traffic, restaurants, and office parks everywhere. But the more time you spend driving through the area, the more you start noticing how different the atmosphere actually feels compared to the rest of the city. Some parts feel calm and suburban, while others feel fast-paced and constantly moving. So, today we're driving to Bedfordview to see what daily life here really looks and feels like, beyond just the malls and the highways. Join us and let's explore Bedfordview together. The HQ Bedfordview Office Park is a landmark, premium-grade commercial hub. Here, you are looking at a serious piece of architectural history. This is Nicol Corner, the headquarters for Alpha Insure. Inside this building you will find a state-of-the-art, 6-star fitness gym. From Nicol Corner, we are going further into Bedfordview. We're heading toward one of the busiest shopping destinations on the eastern side of Joburg, Eastgate Mall. When this mall opened back in 1979, it was the biggest shopping center in the entire southern hemisphere. The rooftop is covered with solar panels, something that's becoming more common across Johannesburg as malls look for alternative energy solutions. It also gives the whole parking area a modern industrial feel. Inside, the atmosphere feels calm but constantly moving at the same time. Light reflects across the floors and glass surfaces while people move between different sections of the mall, creating that familiar rhythm you find in some of Johannesburg's busiest shopping spaces. Even without focusing on any specific stores, you can feel how active the environment is, from the open walkways to the constant flow of people moving through the building throughout the day. There's a balance between movement and comfort here, the kind of place where people aren't only passing through quickly, but also slowing down to spend time and experience the atmosphere around them. After moving through the constant energy of Bedfordview, we decided to slow things down for a moment and stop for lunch, taking a short break from the traffic, the movement, and the pace of the city. As we leave Eastgate Shopping Centre, we pass the familiar open space and the nearby statue standing quietly by the park, a small reminder of the history and character embedded in this part of Bedfordview. And as we pull away, the perspective opens up, revealing a wider aerial view that captures the surrounding cityscape, roads, and movement of Johannesburg from above. As massive and high-tech as Eastgate is, sometimes you want a completely different vibe. Welcome to Village View. We just traded Africa's biggest solar rooftop for Bedfordview's ultimate boutique hotspot. If Eastgate is where you go for serious, heavy-duty retail therapy, Village View is where the locals come to slow down. It is famous for its incredible open-air dining, high-end boutiques, and arguably the best artisanal food market scene in the area. Village View is perfect for that relaxed, high-end daytime vibe. But literally next door is Key West, where Bedfordview's nightlife comes alive. No driving needed. You just step right into a high-energy strip packed with legendary local sports bars, packed terraces, and incredible food. Along the roadside near Village View, you get informal traders, small local setups that bring a more everyday, community feel to the area. Key West is unmatched for nightlife and energy, but let's take a quick walk to where local, everyday convenience meets great neighborhood dining. Just across the street is Bedford Village, the ultimate community-centric stop in the area. There's an energy shift in these parts of Bedfordview. The roads narrow slightly, the traffic disappears, and the suburb starts to speak in a different tone. Here, it's no longer about the rush of the city. It's about rhythm, the slow passing of cars, the stillness between intersections. One thing you notice quickly in Bedfordview is how the suburbs are lined with high boundary walls, almost like the whole area is designed for privacy and quiet separation from the outside world. Behind these walls, life carries on normally, but from the street side, all you see is stillness, long stretches of concrete, gates, and trees rising just above the edges. This is the side of Bedfordview most people don't really see, not the shopping centers or the busy corners, but the residential routes where life feels settled, almost paused, even though Johannesburg is never truly still. And as we continue driving through these quieter streets, you start to notice the small details, the light on the pavement, the shade from the trees, and the simple calm that exists just a few minutes away from the main roads. Another thing you notice in these quieter parts of Bedfordview is how organized everything feels. The streets are clean, the intersections are calm, and there's a very consistent residential layout that gives the area a structured, settled character. And even though it's close to busy commercial zones, these suburbs have a very different rhythm. You'll hear more birds, more wind through the trees, and far less of the city noise that defines the main roads just a few minutes away. Bedfordview is famous for these massive, quiet suburban family homes, but a massive shift is happening right now in the local property market. Welcome to the new era of urban apartment living. Young professionals and investors are completely trading big yards for high-density, lock-up-and-go convenience right in the center of town. If you are renting on this side of town, right near Kirkby Road and the famous Rembrandt Art School precinct, this place is essentially an extension of your living room. You can literally walk out your front door and instantly access different stores, without ever having to look for parking. Living in these central apartments means you never have to worry about a massive yard, but the real test is how easy it is to handle your daily errands. And just like that, we are at Bedford Square. Talk about having a massive retail hub right in your backyard. It is literally a massive vertical village. You've got multi-million rand luxury apartments sitting directly above premier fashion brands, a Planet Fitness megaclub, and a world-class dining strip. Bedford Square completely nails that upscale, European luxury vibe, but if you need to tackle a serious, heavy-duty grocery run without the glitz, you want to head just a few minutes down the road. This is Park Meadows. It is where Bedfordview convenience gets a major lifestyle upgrade. Following a massive 70 million rands transformation, this spot has traded its old-school look for a super fresh, open design. Welcome to Bruma. If you used to visit Joburg back in the 90s, you probably remember this place for its massive flea market and the old lake, the Bruma Lake. Bedfordview always feels like the area reveals itself in layers. The busy roads, the quiet suburbs, the shopping centers, and the small moments in between that you only notice when you slow down and really observe a place. It all starts to feel like a reminder that every part of the city has its own rhythm, even if we don't always take the time to notice it. And looking at it from above, you realize how everything is connected. The roads we drive, the places we stop, the movement of people and cars, all of it forming this living, breathing part of Johannesburg. Bedfordview isn't just a destination, it's a passing moment in the bigger story of the city. A place where business, life, and everyday routine all meet in the same space. Thank you for watching. We really appreciate you.